I'm back! Sorry it took so long. My carrot would only navigate to the other exit farther away. Oh, right! I saw on my phone that the demolition was delayed. But then the stupid train got away, so Nicole and the others are still in danger. Oh, what should we do now? We need to figure out a plan of action quickly!
Nekomata, I know you're anxious, but before we try to rescue the others, we have to talk.
What's going on? Why the sudden change in tone?
Nekomata, this is important, so we want you to be honest. What kind of trouble did you and the Cunning Hares get yourselves into exactly? Didn't the news say the train was transporting explosives? Why would it be carrying a bunch of fake PubSec officers? And you reacted so quickly to the enemy. Not like something you would expect from someone in shock.
Nekomata, if you're hiding anything, please, just tell us. We're reasonable people.
You mean it? You'll really hear me out.
If you want faith and support, you'd better answer my sister truthfully, and tell us what you're hiding.
I'm not trying to hide anything from you guys. I really didn't know there were people on that train. It's just that I've seen guys dressed like that somewhere else. You're totally right. The Cunning Hares and I are in big trouble this time. But we just wanted to save people.
To save people? Are you saying that others are involved besides the Cunning Hares?
That's because it's so ridiculous. I didn't even think I could explain it. We were so busy trying to stop the train earlier. You didn't have time to finish watching the Bang Boo's visual record. But Nicole's Bang Boo actually captured everything on camera. You'll understand when you finish watching it.
Whew. I'm starting to get used to the ether concentration here. I wasn't feeling too good when we first got in.
Hey, we might not have come across any strong ethereals yet, but the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere, so stay on your toes. Especially Billy. You totally got carried away in that last battle. How many times have I told you not to make a ruckus? We need to get to the Red Fang Gang's base and finish this commission. Can't you be more like Nekomata? Fast and quiet? Even if the dead-end butcher did come along, it might not even notice her at all.
Plus, I gotta say, we cat people have 9 lives. That counts for something.
Everyone wait. You see the railroad tracks on the side of the road? It's not just broken off here. A gaping hole has been clawed out.
She's right!
Looks like the dead-end butcher has been here. We might come across it if we keep going.
That's no good. Since there's Nekomata, will you see if your carrot can suggest another way to the Red Fang Gang's base?
Yeah, I can find another route. But the path we're on is the most direct.
I know you're anxious to find your family heirloom, but this is no normal mission. Safety first, as they say. What's wrong? You sound like someone stepped on your tail.
Over there! I saw a little kid run past just now!
Huh? What are you talking about? You know we're in the dead-end hollow, right?
There have been cases of small children entering the hollows by mistake. But the direction you're pointing, Nekomata, is the original route we were planning on taking.
Hey! You think I'm just saying it to make you take that path? I really did see a kid! A little girl in a blue top with brown hair and a ponytail!
That's a pretty detailed description. Maybe she really did see her.
Even if we believe you saw the child, are you suggesting we go save her first? I should remind you, this is not what we were commissioned to do.
What's that supposed to mean? It's not part of the commission, so you'll just ignore a child lost in the hollow? I knew you were boring, but cold-blooded too? If you're worried about not getting paid, don't be. I'm not like you. I'll pay you extra for looking for the girl.
I didn't expect you to not be a bad person.
Oh, huh?
That had me scared just now. When she pointed out the child, I really thought her next line was gonna be, "Forget the kid! I want my family heirloom!" But this kitty's a kind employer.
If you really are determined to save the girl, Nekomata, then I'll go with you. You don't need to use the commission fee as a bargaining chip.
Abby, you should at least ask me when it comes to commission fees. Guess it can't be helped. But I agree, we can't just leave a kid in a place like this. A kid's aptitude for ether is underdeveloped, and she can't save herself. Every minute spent in the hollow is dangerous, not to mention the dead-end butcher is around here somewhere.
Then let's get going! Time and space change fast in the hollows. If we don't hurry, we'll never find her.
What are you waiting for, Nekomata? Let's go!
Coming! They really seem to be sincere. Oh man, why am I thinking about this now?
There's so many ethereals around. That kid really worries me.
Luckily, I didn't see any signs of them on the way over. Still, hopefully we can find her, and fast.
You rang?
Fine.
Roger.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Leave it to Billy!
Billy, go grease your gears.
Watch out.
Fine.
An opening.
Over there!
Where?
I don't see her anymore. She disappeared in a flash.
Why is it always the cat that sees her? I know Thyrans have better vision than normal people, but my visual components are pretty good too.
Hey, do you all think there are more and more claw marks around here? We've been coming across stronger ethereals too.
Now that you mention it...
We can't keep going like this. How can we save anyone when we're in danger ourselves? We need a plan.
Nekomata, are you sure you saw her? Why is it every time you see her, we find nothing?
The hollow changes so quickly. By the time we've gone over, things have already warped. It's not my fault. If we want to catch her, you guys just need to keep up.
Negative. We don't have the physical advantages when it comes to running like you do. In our current situation, we should reserve our energy to escape if we encounter the dead-end butcher.
Oh.
What's that supposed to mean?
You talk about saving people, but when the time comes, you can only think of yourselves.
That's not true.
Really? Then you mean you aren't confident in your abilities?
I can't pretend I didn't hear that. If I get serious, even Billy using his fuel reserves can't beat me.
I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Andy.
No problem then. We'll just run after the girl from now on.
I'm more than happy to.
Wait! Isn't anyone gonna ask my opinion?
coming, boss.
Got a bonus for this.
Billy time.
No problem. Okay. We're gonna care for the android.
I'm here. What's this?
Leave it to Billy.
Does the android need help?
Fine.
From the looks of it, we're already deep within the dead-end hollow.
I pooped. We've been running for so long. You guys have pretty good stamina.
Weren't you the one who said the only way to catch up with the kid was to run? Now you're the first to complain.
Nonsense! I can still outrun you all!
Okay. Everyone just take a break. We'll keep looking in a minute. On second thought, this area is about to be demolished, so the residents should have been evacuated. How did a kid get in?
Maybe she got lost when her family was being evacuated.
If it's like that movie, only a ghost would appear in such a place. Her sudden appearance was only to lead the rescuers into a deadly trap.
There's no such thing as ghosts. And don't do movie promos at a time like this.
Don't worry. If a ghost attacks, I'll protect everyone.
Really? Can you guys not say stuff like that? Right. I feel better now. Let's get going.
Huh? Wait a sec! It's a kid! Over there! Don't run! Wait for us!
Huh? Wait, that can't be right. There really is a kid in the dead-end hollow.
Hurry, faster! We gotta keep moving! The girl's just up ahead!
There it goes.
Billy time!
Nicole, take a break.
Okay. Move it! Fine.
Roger.
Leave it to Billy!
Nice one, Billy.
Let's switch, Ambi!
No point running!
Billy time!
I'm here.
Standing by. Confirmed.
Leave it to Billy!
Pinch your maneuver.
Let's clear him out! Keep your eyes closed, kiddo! It's okay. Everything's fine. It must be scary being lost in a hollow all by yourself, right? Don't worry. I'm here now.
What are you talking about, huh?
We saved you!
Saved me? I saved you! Why are you wandering around that monster's territory? If I hadn't led you here, you'd have walked right into it.
Huh? What do you mean?
If it weren't for you guys, I might have found the Hollow's exit back to New Eridu by now. I think I can hear something.
What's that? What's going on?
An ethereal?
That's the dead-end butcher? He's a lot bigger than I expected.
It's catching up. We've got nowhere left to run! Huh? This bright light! Ah! It's the hollow exit! She fell outside!
Ah! Ha! A pretty risky, but cool landing. Wah!
Good. The kid's okay.
I almost got a concussion. I didn't expect to get out of the hollow like this.
Nicole,
Seriously, why is every single commission such a struggle?
Nicole!
Nekomata, considering the circumstances, don't you think we deserve a bonus?
Nicole!
I hear you! I've barely been sitting on you for a minute. Stop complaining.
No, it's not that. Look in front of you.
Huh? Isn't this Canvas Street? Then these people are... Wait. This is the blast zone. It was supposed to be cleared. Why are there so many people? How many are there?
Over 100 at least. Me and Anby only did a rough count of whoever was willing to come out and speak to us. There could be even more.
I thought that Vision said they cleared everyone out days ago.
They say they don't know what's going on. They haven't been able to contact anyone on the outside for a week. I'm guessing Vision has set up jamming devices.
Yeah, so what is this? When exactly is Vision planning to evacuate everyone?
Children, you must be coming from the city. Are you bringing any news?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, the little girl you just saved from the hollow is my granddaughter. Thank you for rescuing her. She's always been naughty. She thinks she can sneak into the hollow safely just because she's got ether aptitude. Yesterday, because a public security officer wouldn't tell her the exact time, she came up with an idea to go to New Eridu and ask around. I took my eyes off of her for 1 second and she ran into the hollow.
Excuse me, an officer? Did you say an officer came by?
Yes, that's right. Yesterday, my granddaughter and a few neighbors got tired of waiting and headed to ask Vision what was going on. But an officer stopped them before they got there. They said nobody could get through because explosives were being handled nearby. And once things were ready, a train would be coming for us. Most of us here are old, sick, and disabled. Other than my granddaughter, none of us have any aptitude for ether, so we can't go anywhere. We were told to wait, so that's all we can do.
But it doesn't make sense. How can something as big as a mass evacuation of residents not be scheduled in advance? They just left everyone waiting for notice. And I haven't heard of public security being involved in the project before.
Miss, you mean to say...
That public security officer who stopped the residents is suspicious. Huh. There has to be more to it than this. I remember them saying Vision Corporation won the bid thanks to a much lower cost.
I get it. The Metro renovation project is one of the most talked about in New Eridu. It's technically and financially demanding, and they still have to relocate the residents. But if Vision just dealt with the residents along with the demolition, that'd save costs.
So, what you're saying is, Vision has just abandoned us all here?
Vision always wanted to perform well enough to enter tops, but I never thought they'd stoop so low for a seat at the table.
No, we can't let Vision get away with this! Nicole, what do you plan to do now?
I didn't expect this when I took on the commission. Fine, sure. We came into the dead-end hollow looking for something, and yeah, saving a kid along the way is a good thing, but... Oh, a small odd-job agency can't take on a massive corporation. So, what do you two think?
I'll do whatever you say, boss. But, Anby...
I didn't expect to agree with Nekomata on this matter. I'm staying. I understand Nicole's thinking, but I can't follow this time. This is my chance. I won't make the same mistake again.
Is that so? Going against a corporation? Anby, you really pulled at my heartstrings! They're the Vision Corporation! They may be big enough to join the TOPS Alliance! Just think of the money we could squeeze out of them if we threaten to expose them! Quickly, Billy, Anby, go tell each of these gold nuggets, victims, that the Cunning Hairs are willing to represent them in their lawsuit for compensation! Don't just stand there! Get everyone to sign the authorization forms! Collect them one by one! And Nekomata, I know you're our client, but I have something for you to do too.
Me?
You want to save everyone, right? You know the area and you're the most agile. Here, take my bamboo. I want you to take it someplace and get help.
Okay, that's everything. Nicole told me they'd stay in the construction area, collecting victim signatures and monitoring Vision's movements. My mission was to find Faithin and get help. After leaving the others, I went back through the dead-end hollow and came straight to your store. Really, I'm not lying! Nicole and everyone else in the blast zone are in grave danger! Please, Faithin, you have to help me save them!
We believe you, Nekomata. But as professional proxies, we have to warn you of the risks involved.
Right. In saving all the residents, we'll inevitably come to blows with the Vision Corporation.
Yeah, you don't need to tell me that. I made up my mind ever since I left. All I can think about now is getting everyone out of the blast zone!
Okay. If the client has made up her mind, there's nothing more to say.
Well then, let's work on a rescue plan. Take a look at this map. The Cunning Hairs and the residents are trapped at the Canvas Street station, which is several kilometers away from the surveillance point where Perlman's located.
But to keep the trapped residents in check, he's transported a number of armed mercenaries pretending to be public security by train.
Speaking of which, the train that we delayed earlier is almost at its destination, so there'll be even more people to guard the residents.
We're not strong enough to face them head-on, but perhaps we can take advantage of holes in the enemy's defense.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Look, those trapped residents have no ether aptitude, so the mercenaries don't expect anyone coming from behind. With everyone guarding the front, the surveillance point should be relatively unguarded.
That makes sense. We can go around behind them through the hollow and catch them off guard.
Yeah, good idea! And then?
Then, we quickly hijack the train at the surveillance point and go through the hollow to the Canvas Street station. As long as the residents get to the station platform in advance, we can have everyone out of the blast zone in minutes.
How clever! The train itself has some resistance to corruption, so as long as we get them out of the hollow quickly, they won't get affected! Yeah!
Hey Fairy, can you drive the train out of the hollow and into New Eridu as quickly as possible?
Affirmative. I have already mapped out the shortest route.
No time to waste. Let's get started then.
Nekomata, take this bamboo. Go find Nicole and tell her the plan. Then...
Right! Then, it's crunch time!
And be here. I've got the last few signatures.
Thanks.
No, I should be thanking you. We were really at our wits' end before you kids arrived. But when is the young lady you sent for help coming back? She's been gone a long time.
You're right. I hope she didn't run into trouble.
Such concern for us. I'm so happy. Unless you were just talking about Nekomata.
That voice! It's the proxy!
Sorry to keep everyone waiting!
I see. So you planned to stop the demolition by blocking the train, but you didn't expect to find a bunch of vision reinforcements. Huh, this means vision is at the point of no return. They'll do whatever it takes to stop the residents from getting out. But the proxy's plan to seize the train could work. It's true what they say about Phaethon's wisdom and courage. Ma'am, you've heard our plan. Now, we have something to ask of you. We need you to get all the residents together at the platform nearby.
Don't worry, I'll tell them. When the time comes, they'll be there.
Right. By the way, there was an old Red Fang Gang base in the Hollow somewhere around here. Have you heard of it?
You're still thinking about Nekomata's commission fee.
Not true. This is Nekomata's important family heirloom, and maybe the residents here know something.
I know the place. Everyone around here knows the Red Fang Gang.
Is that so?
Yes, since they made their name on Canvas Street, everyone here is related to them one way or another. In the early days, they weren't what they are now. Back then, they took in lots of orphans, taught them to read and defend themselves. They often stood up for those in need. They said they'd protect this place forever. Unfortunately, a few years passed, and that Silver Boy changed. He looked down on the slums and led the gang to do some awful things. As things got worse, many in the gang couldn't stand to see what it had become. Many of them left the gang. Soon after, the Red Fang Gang moved out of here. We don't want anything to do with the Red Fang Gang anymore. Silver fell into the Hollow while being chased by public security. He only has himself to blame.
What did you say?
What's the matter, young lady? We want nothing to do with them. What's wrong with that?
No, not that! You said Silver fell into the Hollow being chased by the pubsec? Wasn't he killed by the cunning hares?
About that...
Little kitten. I mean, Miss Client, you can understand, right? We wanted to tell you, but each time you looked at us with those big, cute eyes, we just couldn't. We're sorry. We were there, but it was public security who did it.
So it wasn't you guys.
Don't worry, Nekomata. Even if public security hadn't intervened, he was no match for the cunning hares.
Yeah,
even though it was you who got it wrong to begin with, we're somewhat responsible as well. How about we give you a small discount on your family heirloom commission? Anyway, let's put this aside for now. First things first, we have to get that train and evacuate the residents out of here. Okay, let's go.
We made it. Vision Corporation has its monitoring station here. The train is also nearby. To avoid alerting anyone, I found a secret way in. And here it is. Let's get moving.
Sure! The Starlight Knight's here to punish the bad guys!
Let's take the secret way then. Try to sneak over to the monitoring station.
Not bad, Phaethon. You're so prepared. Everything's going according to plan.
Great. The route seems to be going well.
Guys, we're near the train. Our objective is simple. Take out the guards, seize the train, and head on out.
Roger that!
I think the pressure is getting to Ambi. She's lost her mind.
Not quite. I'm guessing she's humming background music to match the atmosphere. Must have learned it from another movie.
Enough with the soundtrack, Ambi. Everyone knows how important this next fight is. Proxy, we'll leave driving the train to you. How are preparations on your side? These two hands are ready and waiting.
Well, you're as enthusiastic as ever. Don't get too overexcited, though. Just make sure the mission is a success.
Then, let's go! We'll catch them off guard.
Uh-oh! An enemy attack!
Come on, let's make this quick. Beat them down, get out of the hollow, and find the train. Okay. Standing by. Fine.
You rang?
Copy that. I'll take
Let's
care
switch, Ambi!
Standing by.
Billy time!
Okay.
Easy target!
Fine.
Coming, boss!
I'm here.
You rang?
Copy that. Wanna run? Did it!
Feel the ultimate starlight!
Locked on target. Back off! Billy, go do some repairs. The boss is here. Standing by. Copy that.
Leave it to Billy!
Roger.
I gotcha!
He's coming! Copy that. I'm here.
In my sight!
You asked for
Feel
it.
the power of
The
starlight!
pleasure's all yours. Okay.
Billy
My
time!
turn.
Let's clear him out!
Electro engine. I'm here.
Don't worry, boss. I got this!
Andy. Nicole, take a break. Okay. Billy, go do some repairs.
You rang?
Fine. Eliminating target.
Nekomata, take him with us. Anby and Billy have gone to the driver's compartment. Proxy, let the residents know to be waiting at the platform.
You plan to use the train to transport the residents? No way! Absolutely not! If they get out, they'll talk to the press, and Vision and I will be done for! I don't care what it takes! Just stop this thing at once!
Warning. The planned route has been disconnected. Railroad damage from small explosives detected. Plan failed.
What?
Nicole, this isn't good! Something happened to the tracks!
No way!
Director Perlman, sir, don't worry. I've blown up the only railroad route leading to New Eridu. They can't get out.
No way!
You fool! You were supposed to blow it up after we've evacuated! Look what you've done! Residents can't get out, but now neither can we!
Nicole, this isn't good. Enemy reinforcements have surrounded us. What should we do?
Damn it. Take the pipsqueak. Let's pull back into the train first.
Come in, Director Perlman. Unknown intruders attacked near the train. We've suffered some losses. But rest assured, in terms of numbers and supplies, we maintain the advantage. The intruders retreated into the train. Please advise, should we begin an all-out assault? Director Perlman, requesting orders.
Don't storm in! I'm inside! These bastards... I mean, the ladies and gentlemen from the Cunning Hands have me trapped in here! Stand down! Do you hear me? Stand down! If I'm harmed, the corporation will hold you all responsible!
This dude has his uses after all.
They won't make any sudden moves. But unfortunately, we can't go anywhere either.
Right. The tracks are gone. And even with the train, we can't get everyone out of the hollow now. Is it the end of the line? Hey! Now isn't the time to be laughing!
No, I wasn't laughing at you. I happened to find it. During the fighting. My family heirloom.
That's you with... Wait. That's Silver. From the Red Fang Gang.
That's right. I lied to you. I'm not the Red Fang Gang's enemy, but one of the orphans who used to live near Canvas Street that they adopted. The Red Fang Gang used to have ideals. They all wanted to protect their home. But as you've heard, eventually things got bad, and I broke away from the gang. I haven't been back since. No matter how disappointed I was in the Red Fang Gang, Silver took me in. The Red Fang Gang was the closest I ever had to a family. After hearing you led Silver into the Hollow and killed him, I came into the dead-end Hollow looking for revenge. But you're not exactly what I expected. Not only did you save the kid, you even stayed, without a single complaint, after hearing of Vision's plan. And now that I know Silver's death wasn't your fault, I have no reason to want revenge! The Red Fang Gang betrayed their promise and abandoned the people they were supposed to protect. As a former member of the gang, I can't let that happen again. I've made up my mind. I'm gonna go negotiate with Vision. Don't worry. With Perlman as a bargaining chip, plus my identity as a member of the Red Fang Gang, things will work out.
Miss Client! Nekomata! Hey! Come back!
Nekomata! Nekomata! Envy! Billy! Open the door!
We can't, boss! Ugh, it's too tough! Perlman's people must have reinforced the doors and windows in the car!
Damn it!
Shh. Listen. There are people talking outside.
I've made myself clear, haven't I? Now, I'm gonna take your boss with me on foot through the Hollow to New Eridu to negotiate with your command center. At the same time, all your men, all of you, blocking the residence and leave with me. So, if you don't want anything bad to happen to your boss, you'd better find him an anti-corruption device. And the fastest route through the hollow. Nicole! Everyone's counting on you.
We did it! We're out!
Son of a... Getting through the door took too long. Nekomata and Proman have already gone into the hollow.
Barry, I need to know Nekomata's location.
Client location found. Based on her current route, she will be arriving at the hollow exit in 30 minutes.
So there's no way to stop her?
No way. We can't leave saving the residents to Nekomata alone. If Vision is willing to resort to something so underhanded, they won't be easy to deal with. But our plan with the train failed, so how are we gonna get the residents out? They don't have any aptitude for ether. Aww. If only there was a way to give corruption resistance to everyone at once.
Maybe we can shake things up a bit. Ever hear the saying, if the mountain can't come to us, we'll have to go to the mountain?
I get it. Good idea. It could be dangerous, but it's the only way.
What do you mean?
Nicole, Canvas Street and New Eridu aren't that far apart as the crow flies. It's getting through the dead-end hollow that takes so long. If we can shrink the hollow and gain access to the exposed roads, we can get the residents out in one go.
Yeah! Then there's a chance! We're good at taking out ethereals!
But to reduce the size of the hollow, we'd have to eliminate approximately 3,000 of them.
Ugh.
Under certain circumstances, the ether activity of certain giant individuals can reach or even exceed the equivalent of thousands of your standard ethereals. You've probably guessed by now. I mean the dead-end butcher.
That massive guy? He's way too big, however you look at it. If something goes wrong, I won't get to see Monica tomorrow night.
We certainly aren't a match for it alone. But don't forget, Vision left quite a few weapons lying around.
We could help ourselves to some of their ether explosives.
So that's it. We use the explosives to take out the dead-end butcher. It's like you said. A pretty crazy idea. But we don't have time to think about it. Let's get to work.
Okay. The new plan involves using Vision's explosives. All their stock should be in here.
Suggestion. Transport it with a vehicle.
Good idea. Let's load the explosives onto the train. This path's blocked. We can't go this way.
Warning. Neko Miyamana's biosignal detected.
What? Where is she?
The target is about to reach the hollow exit.
What's going on here? How did Director Perlman get tied up by a little girl?
I don't know, but she got hold of Commander Perlman, and the troops defending the blast area had to listen to her demands and pull out. She says she wants to see the person in charge here, so Miss Sarah has stepped in to negotiate.
You're the person in charge? My request is simple. I'll return him to you as soon as Vision stops the demolition and gets the residents out.
Easy for you to say. If we do as you say and it turns into a scandal, how are we supposed to explain things to the public? And who are you exactly? You aren't worried about negotiating with us on your own?
Oops. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Neko Miyamana, but you can call me Nekomata. I won't lie. I'm actually from the Red Fang Gang.
The Red Fang Gang?
That's right. I said I would negotiate. So I brought the proper bargaining chips. The remnant of the Red Fang Gang, and a subordinate of the late Miguel Silver, who took residents of the old capital as hostages and violently obstructed construction. The bandit leader, Neko Miyamana, captured by the Vision Corporation. How's that? Sound good to you?
You mean to sacrifice yourself? How noble.
Noble? I'm just a stray animal who's lost her home. I don't belong anywhere anymore, so it would seem fitting. How about it? As long as you contact the media now and tell the public.
Don't worry, he's not dead. The syringe contains an experimental anesthetic. Let me give you some advice. Verify the value of your bargaining chip before you bring it to the table. Unfortunately, Mr. Perlman is not as useful to us as you might think.
We have to hurry. Split into 2 groups and carry out the original plan.
We're going to stall the dead-end butcher, right?
Yeah. Lure it to the target location. Leave the explosives train to us.
Got it. We'll get going then.
Okay, let's get the train moving. We've got control of the train. I hope things go well for Nicole and the others.
So empty out here. Are we sure that big guy's really around?
Not sure about the big guy. Plenty of little guys, though.
It must be hiding somewhere.
Huh? The beasties are running away.
Almost here.
The monster?
The theme song.
What?
The bad guy's theme always plays before the final battle.
Don't worry, Ambi. I've mastered all the rules for a surefire win from the Starlight Knights. Gotta break the rules when fighting bad guys. Take them out in less than 10 seconds with a flying kick. They won't even have time to play their theme song.
Behind you.
My predictions were out-predicted.
You big dummy! The only thing they'd be playing for you are the credits!
Don't tell me this guy's a fan of the Starlight Knights too. This one won't go down easily. You know, I kind of regret this.
Billy, concentrate!
I'm Bob.
Just hold on until the taxi gets here. and we win.
My turn. Evade now.
The boss is here. Incoming!
Feel the power of Starlight!
I want a bonus for this! Andy, hold that!
Let's clear him out!
Locked on target.
Time to wrap things up!
The manager's still not here yet?
Hold on just a little longer. They're getting fatigued. I've got your 6.
I got you.
Intermaneuver.
Leave the last one to me!
Time to wrap things up!
Easy target! Perfect!
Fracture. Eyes up.
Stand still!
Billy, go do some repairs.
Just leave it to me! Incoming!
Starlight Knights, assemble!
My turn.
I got you. Coming, boss.
Billy, go do some repairs.
The pleasure's all yours!
Electro engine.
Hey, how you feeling? We got a surprise for ya!
The train is about to enter the station. Please stand behind the yellow line and board the train in an orderly manner.
Theory, you're up. Roger. Measuring airborne electrical charge.
Billy?
Leave it to me!
Critical voltage in 4, 3,
Hurry.
2, 1, 0. Huh? Nothing's happening?
Think of something, Foxy!
New countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1 now.
So Perlman was just a puppet? You're the one behind the demolition plan. Then let me ask you. Winning the bid at such a low cost and killing all those people. Is the construction project really that important to Vision?
That's not something you need concern yourself with. I think that's enough chit-chat. It's time to get down to business.
What's that in your hand?
This little thing? Huh. The detonation switch for the ether explosives, of course.
No, wait! No!
I deeply regret the loss of any non-existent residents in the blast zone. Everything we do is for our vision. Goodbye.
Miss Sarah, reports show a successful blast.
Good.
Wait! Look! That tunnel leading out of the hollow! Someone's coming out!
The Vision Corporation is a disgrace! Down with the Vision Corporation!
Vision has the blood of innocent civilians on its hands! You can't silence us this time!
Nicole! Everyone!
Oh, so you were able to get out of the blast zone? I'm impressed. Do you really think you can expose us? Don't forget, everyone here belongs to us. On my order, open fire.
What? How could she?
She's serious!
What's that sound?
This just in! A shocking scandal is developing around the Vision Corporation! After receiving a tip-off, our reporter followed the public security and has now arrived at the site of the Demolition Command Center located near the entrance to the Dead End Hollow. Public security forces are currently cordoning off the scene and have subdued a number of unidentified individuals posing as law enforcement.
Calling Director Sarah! Calling Director Sarah! We're surrounded by public security! Not just public security, Bellabog Industries is here too! They brought the media! We've lost control of the area!
I knew Vision wouldn't give up easily, so I contacted Bellabog as we got out of the hollow. As expected of a competitor, they got here real fast.
Director Sarah, what should we do? Director Sarah? Where are you?
Reporting. All suspects have surrendered. No casualties among the residents.
The public security says we're safe.
I heard they'll get our details soon, and we'll be taken to the station to give statements.
What? It's you! What are you doing?
I was going to ask what you're doing, sneaking around alone. Didn't you hear the announcement, requesting everyone to the station to make a statement?
Everything has been dealt with, so I'm not needed anymore.
No way. You are an important witness who can prove Vision is guilty. And then, there's the Cunning Hares.
I'm the one who tried to get you killed, right?
You've still gotta pay your share.
Huh? My share? What share?
Your share for dinner, of course. Didn't we say, once we are done with the commission, we'll go out for dinner? You said you didn't want to go to the Starlight Night restaurant, so Billy won't pay for us. And Nicole says she wants a decent meal, so we'll have to split the bill.
Wait a second! You guys said you'd treat me for being a generous client! Why do I have to pay all of a sudden? And did anyone ask me my opinion? I never said I'd go!
Then consider this a formal invitation. Would you like to come to dinner with us?
The Proxy siblings are coming too! And it's all you can eat!
That's right. All the mackerel you can get your paws on.
Unlimited mackerel? Then I'll have to think about it.
Anyway, thanks to Nekomata's connections within the Red Fang Gang, they won't be coming after us anymore. And I've made progress on what you asked me to investigate. According to the gang, they took part in stealing the strongbox, but nobody knows where it actually came from. Apparently, Silver received a commission from a mysterious client. They were told to go to the Institute and get the strongbox. But Silver didn't give the gang all the details, like how or to whom they were going to hand over the box, so nobody knows.
Slow down. Did I hear you right? No one knows where it came from? Mystery client? Nobody knows the details?
If you keep phoning it in like this, Nicole, we'll have to reconsider your investigation fee.
Don't do that. I admit, I've been busy with the lawsuit against Vision and pushed back your commission a little. But that strongbox is really hard to look into. And I want to help those poor old residents who escaped death get compensation as soon as possible. We saved them together after all.
Thanks for the guilt trip, Nicole. We'll let you off the hook this time. That reminds me. What happened to Nekomata? I haven't seen her since that day.
Ah, that little kitten. About that...
So she still left.
Meow, meow, meow! Cat attack! I printed our group photo out. What do you think? It's good, right? Super clear! Come grab one. This one's for Wise, and this one's for Belle. look like someone just stole your favorite mackerel.
Nicole, playing on our heartstrings is a bit much. Don't even think about using the commission fee to cover what you owe. Just pay the 10% today.
Well said, Wise. Have mercy on me. I just wanted to surprise you. Ahem. Let me formally introduce to you the newest member of the Cunning Hares.
I'm Neko Miyamada, but you can call me Nekomata. I work for the Cunning Hares. I look forward to cooperating with you both, meow!
またいいのぶなだ。
Sorry to barge in like this, but it's urgent, extremely urgent, and frankly explosive, so I'm going to keep this short. Hey, can I get a cup of tea?
Tea? Aren't you keeping it short?
Oh, don't I always bring you quality commissions? What's wrong with showing me a little comfort? It's simple. Routine investigations are back on in Hollow Zero.
What?
Uh-huh, you heard right. And this time the Association seems to be waging a protracted war, dragging out multiple operations over an extended period of time. As soon as I heard the news, I immediately thought of my favorite client, the legendary Phaethon. I'm guessing you'll want to join in on the investigations, so I've used some resources to leave a back door open for your recruitment. Just finish a test commission inside Hollow Zero, and you'll receive credentials to be contracted Hollow Zero investigators.
Valuable news indeed. Worth at least a cup of tea.
Got it. Let us think it over.
Right, you shouldn't make important decisions late at night. Think it over carefully. When you've made up your mind, just go to Scott Outpost to complete the commission. I'll be going then.
A Hollow Zero investigation. Belle, what do you think?
Question. What is a Hollow Zero investigation?
Oh, I forgot Fairy doesn't know about it.
Challenge accepted. Searching the Hollow Investigative Association database for Hollow Zero.
Nobody is challenging you to find out.
Query complete. Hollow Zero is a codename for the oldest, most impactful, and most hazardous hollow in all of New Eridu. Research shows all major hollows discovered in New Eridu are derived from Hollow Zero's companion hollows. Hollow Zero is also responsible for much of the destruction of the old capital, Eridu. New Eridu regularly schedules capable agents to conduct research, investigate, track, and suppress Hollow Zero's development. Speculation. Master intends to investigate Hollow Zero in order to save New Eridu.
Bzz, I'm sorry, but that's the wrong answer, Fairy.
Requesting information. Please tell me your motive for investigating so I may assist your participation.
Okay, but you have to tell me about your motive and agreement first.
Question. Is this what is called provoking someone?
How is it provoking? Belle just wants to make sure we're being honest with each other.
My apologies. I am not authorized to answer unnecessary questions about my agreement and motive. Answers will be provided in due course.
I'm sorry. We can't tell you our exact motives for investigating Hollow Zero. But you should realize, Fairy, that the rewards in there are very valuable indeed. And the place where my sister and I grew up is in the old capital. It's been completely destroyed. So, we have things we want to investigate in Hollow Zero. That's all you need to know.
Wise, didn't you just tell her?
Don't worry. Consider it a token of our sincerity. Since we've made up our minds, let's do as Shepard said and go to the Scott outpost in Hollow Zero.
Did you call me? Meow.
Nothing to fear.
I'll help you.
Touch me.
Did you call?
Need something? My services are expensive.
Starlight, it's time to shine!
Hello? Testing. All good on your end, Belle? Okay. The HDD system's comms link and the diagnostics criteria are all fine. At least we know our equipment is up to the challenge. So we just need to cooperate with an HIA investigator to complete the assessment, and you'll be able to obtain an official Hollow Zero investigation license. Good luck, Belle.
I'm the HIA investigator in charge of this operation. You may refer to me as the Examinator. Refrain from using weapons beyond the allowed specifications. Do not deviate from the planned routes during operations. I'm sure you're already familiar with all these rules. Still, I'd like to remind you that the difference between Hollow Zero and other Hollows isn't just its size. If you underestimate the threats of Hollow Zero and don't prepare for its variations, you'll pay a painful price. After all, the Association is not obliged to purchase personal insurance for outsourced personnel. Of course, the Association also provides simulated Rizonia to assist candidates. Make good use of the special traits provided by Rizonia to enhance your squad's combat capabilities. Off you go. I'll judge your performance fairly.
Commission start. Objective: Clear Qualification Assessment. Edge. Resonium, an ether derivative. Effect: collecting Resonium. The number of press here to please collecting and choosing.
With that, you should have a rough idea of the importance of Rizonia. But the assessment has...
One hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks, 3 sharks sink if they're not moving, you know. I'm not very patient. That's probably obvious. One hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks, 3 sharks sink if they're not moving, you know. I'm not very patient. That's probably obvious. One hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks, 3 sharks sink if they're not moving, you know. I'm not very patient. That's probably obvious. One hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks, 3 sharks sink if they're not moving, you know. I'm not very patient. That's probably obvious. One hammerhead shark, 2 horn sharks, 3 sharks sink if they're not moving, you know. I'm not very patient. That's probably obvious. Take this.
Villains beware!
Backup squad members can enter Hollow Zero through stable zones. Keep an eye out for these.
Leave it to Billy!
At your service. Okay.
Billy time!
Master, I detected a highly dangerous target. Notorious, armored haughty. It's much more powerful than an ordinary armored haughty. Stay out of harm's way.
I got you! Starlight Knights, assemble! I got you! Starlight Knights, assemble!
Get lost!
Stand still! My bullets never lose sight of their target! Keep it up! Oh!
Sick. I'm here. I'll help this time. Let's hurry it up. How annoying. Get lost! Take this.
Wait. 1 signal indicates some activity. 2, significant activity. 3 is an intense reading. And 4... What's going on? No way. That's impossible. What's that sound? Wait.
Chief, remember to keep a safe distance from the target.
There's no way we can catch up with the Chief when she's sprinting like that.
This uniform. Are you from Hand? Oh, not only that, but you're also Special Operations agents.
Hollow Special Operations Section 6. We're carrying out an emergency response mission. An extremely dangerous ethereal has appeared in this area. No matter what your goal is here, you are advised to head to the nearest evacuation point. I need you to support this operation as a mobile tactical unit. This is an official mobilization order from me, the Deputy Chief of Hollow Special Operations Section 6.
An extremely dangerous ethereal. That's what caused the disturbance just now, right? Such an exaggerated size and a dramatic show of force. I've never seen anything like it. We have to get everyone out of here now, Belle.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, our original mission has been terminated. Our new objective is to assist Hollow Special Operations.
The Institute's navigational Bangbu. I need it to keep guiding us in the upcoming operation. Any objections?
Navigational Bangbu? Does she mean Eos?
Our target has deviated from the expected route, and we need a Bangbu carrying carrot data to navigate. This is an emergency requisition.
But please be assured, we will compensate you for any damage caused.
Seriously, we're going in expecting damage?
Please, little Bangbu! I'll keep you safe!
There's no doubt about this little fellow's navigational capabilities, but the possibility of severe Bangbu damage wasn't included in the risk clause we signed before. Well, since this is an official request from HSO agents, I'll leave this Bangbu to you for now. It should be fine. I'll figure out a way to explain it to its owner.
Fine. How come she just went with it? Shouldn't she ask us first?
Keep it down, Belle, or we'll get caught. After all, they don't know that this navigational Bangbu is remotely controlled. The HSO agents are the best of the best. Besides, assisting them is our only option at the moment. At any rate, acting as a navigational Bangbu or not, our task remains the same. We just need to lead their team in the right direction. We'll need to assist the HSO task force through the following battles. I guess that gigantic ethereal over there is the HSO's target.
Master, the ether activity of this area has reached an all-time peak. I suggest you complete the operation and clear the area immediately.
Unsurprisingly, investigating Hollow Zero is no easy feat.
Did I hear someone?
Encrypted area data extracted. Retrieved number 7. Encrypted area data part 2 extracted. Retrieved number 7. Encrypted area data part 3 extracted. Retrieved number 7. Encrypted area data part 4 extracted. Retrieved number 7. Data collection complete. Retrieved password 7777. Supplies unlocked.
Does the android need help?
Leave it to Billy!
I'm up! I've had it all!
At your service. Out of the way. Pretty decent.
Maintain combat formation. The target is close.
I hope the chief dealt with the problem already.
Will we get moved with snacks if we take down tons of Ethereals?
In my sight!
No problem!
How annoying. Get flushed! Take this.
Leave it to you, Rule!
Okay.
I'm up! You can't escape!
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
Don't mess up my nails.
Where is she? She's over there. I saw the chief. She's there.
She managed to repel such a huge ethereal all on her own with nothing but cold steel? Arresting proxies isn't included in HSO's job description, right?
Miyabi, status report. Are you alright?
Not quite. It was a clean slash. It should have struck the ethereal instantly, like a wooden mallet hitting a porcelain vase. But it felt cumbersome, More like dragging a piece of chalk over a blackboard.
I get it, Chief. It was like splitting the cutting board in half when you just want to cut a slice of butter.
I'm not sure you got it, Sokaku.
The chief meant that her attack failed to injure Nineveh in a significant way, so we need to track it down once more.
Leave the reconnaissance to me. It's hard to lose track of such a big target.
There are ethereals flocking here, likely drawn in by Miyabi's skirmish with Nineveh. We'll take care of them if you don't mind, Chief.
All right. Section 6. Prepare for battle.
Better dodge.
Billy time!
A little care for the android. Lift yourself wide open!
Enemy target detected. Corrupted bandit. Frenzied maniac. They're making their gains on useful and steady moving targets. Remember to dodge their attacks.
My bullets never lose sight of their target!
Why don't you have a taste of my blood?
After this,
Don't mess up my nails. No problem.
I gotcha!
You needle in a cup?
Master, I've detected a highly dangerous target. Notorious technically. This one's been marked as extra. It's far more dangerous than an ordinary ethereal. Please be careful.
No problem.
Leave it to me!
Wanna try my massage?
Move over! Time for the real show!
I'm happy to be of service. Thank you for your patronage.
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
No problem.
Looks like the job's not done. Not after that.
I'm up.
Oh. Avoid it.
Billy time!
I wanna help you? No problem.
Okay.
You rang?
I'm up.
My bullets never lose sight of their target!
You don't have what it takes. Over here.
What are you waiting for, to catch a bullet?
Why don't you have a taste of my blood?
Despite its abrupt start, the operation went smoothly. Let's return the requisitioned navigational Bangbu to the Institute.
This model is even better than the standard issue HSO Bangbu, both in terms of route planning and adapting to changing circumstances. Maybe it's been equipped with the Institute's secret carrot data? Or its logic core has been modified in some way.
Hey! How would the HSO Bangbu feel if it heard you now?
The Institute's Bangbu. This Bangbu doesn't belong to the Institute. It's the private property of that individual who leads their own investigation squad.
Is that what it is? Right. I think I heard that the HIA started recruiting civilian investigation teams recently.
Oh my. It seems that civilian talent is more reliable than those idiots you find among the authorities.
Next time, I won't show you mercy.
Huh? She's not talking to me, is she?
You always say the weirdest stuff without warning, Chief.
The Chief means that she's looking forward to working with this investigation team leader again. Duty calls. We need to go back and report our findings. Let's take our leave.
Good. We're connected. Hello? Can you hear me? Don't worry, Bal. Fairy and I are watching over you. You just deal with the client. And don't forget the code words Shepard gave you. Flame, thunder.
Flame?
Thunder. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. That's how late you are for our meeting. In the Defense Force, disciplinary action would be warranted. As a penalty, 175 push-ups or 87.5 one-handed push-ups would be required.
How do you do 0.5 of a one-handed push-up?
In the Defense Force, asking such silly questions would warrant double punishment. But it's not my duty to oversee the conduct of private citizens, nor is it my purpose in coming here. You're the proxy Shepard recommended? Remember, this conversation never happened, you've never met me, and what I'm about to say is confidential. You can call me Soldier 11 of the Defense Force's Obsidian Division. Shepard has given me your information, so it's only right I'm upfront about my identity.
Seems the client still has reservations. Soldier 11 must be a code name, right? So she must have a real name. Lucy, Mary, Lucy Marie or something.
Those sound like names you would hear in an old civilization cowboy film. Is this a reflection of your sense of humor, second assistant?
Be quiet. The client is about to explain the commission.
Shepard tells me you're a highly skilled wanderer from the south with no local ties. Previously active under the name Crimson Twilight.
Crimson Twilight? Oh, right, that's me.
Unbelievable. Is that what Shepard thinks is a cool name after all these years in the business?
To keep it brief, my mission is simple. Catch a mole. We've recently identified a spy among our unit, from a nearby rebel force, who isn't yet aware his identity has been exposed. My superiors want me to use this spy to locate the rebels and eliminate them all at once. I will execute the plan myself and pretend to defect from the defense force to make contact with the spy. My fake defection is going well so far. I've made contact with them discreetly, but they've yet to completely trust me. But the operation isn't without merit. We've learned the spy is a great admirer of an industry-renowned proxy. With that proxy's support, he'd be willing to take the next step immediately to involve me in his secret missions, which will allow me to meet his superiors. And that's where you come in. I need you to pretend to be this proxy and help me follow the spy's instructions. Can you do this, Crimson Darkness?
Isn't my codename Crimson Twilight?
I don't know much about civilians, but even I've heard the name. Phaethon.
What an unexpected challenge.
Pretending to be Phaethon. That's a job Phaethon has yet to take on. Searching, pretending to be myself, online. 0 results found. Related results. I sell myself. I hit myself. I kill...
How useful, Fairy. I can't imagine life without you.
Is everything all right, Crimson Gloom? You look troubled.
It's nothing. All good. Absolutely no second thoughts.
I understand you likely feel a lot of pressure having to pretend to be Phaethon. But Shepard would stake his career on your abilities, so I know you won't let me, the Defense Force, and the people of New Eridu down. So relax.
That doesn't make me want to relax.
I've posted the encrypted commission details on Internet. That's how you normally do things, right? I'll contact you after you've checked the details and accepted the commission.
Good job, Belle. Soldier 11 didn't seem to realize you live here. I never thought we'd get a commission from the New Eridu Defense Force. Not to mention something top secret like catching a mole. It's bound to be dangerous. What's the plan? Do you want to do it? Or should we decline and leave Shepard to his own luck?
If we nail this commission, we'll get to establish a connection with the New Eridu Defense Force. It's a rare networking opportunity.
That's true. The commission is already uploaded on Internet. Check it out when you make up your mind, Belle.
Awaiting further instructions.
Touch my tail, and now. I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Relax, it's like a walk in a park.
The spy will come online in 5 seconds. He goes by the name Mr. Mole. 5, 4, 3, 2, Mr. Mole, I have brought Phaethon. I'm sure you're close by. If it's convenient, why don't we discuss this in person so we can begin the operation immediately? I want to leave the Defense Force as soon as possible. I plan to buy a blackcurrant farm with your payment.
Then spend the rest of my days with my canine Thyron maid in the tranquil countryside. Okay, compared to Soldier 11's backstory, Crimson Twilight sounds perfectly plausible.
You're very quiet. I thought you'd always admired Phaethon.
I can't see you through remote communication, but, I smell deception. There's no free lunch in this city. A legendary proxy like Phaethon has had numerous achievements throughout their career. There's no way someone like that would work with a nobody like me. Not on a trivial chore like stealing military info.
You call that trivial?
We're not lying. If I'm not Phaethon, for the rest of my life, may my instant noodles always be missing the seasoning packets.
Fire Lizard Inferno extra spicy cup noodles without its seasoning packet is like a soldier without their weapon, general, or homeland. Unimaginable. We understand your sincerity now.
Wait a moment. I'm just not feeling it. The Defense Force is going to conduct weapons testing in this hollow. To show your good faith, I want you to help me set up military transmitters around the area. You talk the talk, but if you want me to believe you're the real Phaethon, you'll have to walk the walk.
We need to deploy transmitters here. We have 3 target locations in total. It's up to you where to place them.
Master deployed. Fairy now computing.
Proxy, you're not really Phaethon at all, are you? Why so quiet? Say something. At least deny it. A clean and efficient job. Well done. Phaethon saves the day again. Dispelling a client's doubts with mere words should be a cinch for a legendary proxy like you, right?
That sounds like something better suited for therapy.
Mr. Mole.
What have you got to say?
I'm hurt. You're being quite rude, despite me putting in all this effort to get Phaethon here. Suspicious and probing. That's no way to show respect to such a legendary proxy. In fact, I really didn't want to bring it up, but I paid a staggering price to get Phaethon here. So I want this collaboration to work more than anyone else here. Right, Phaethon?
Yes, I was very impressed. Especially with the 0.5 of a one-handed push-up.
What? Sergeant, you... you're right. I should have known. Why would someone like Phaethon want to work with me? I never would have guessed it was you, Sergeant, making such a sacrifice. My attitude is unacceptable.
The cost isn't important. It's the result that matters. Such is the life of a soldier.
There's no time to lose, Phaethon. Time to place the next beacon. And all thanks to you.
We may have dispelled some doubt, but it looks like we haven't earned his complete trust yet. All thanks to Soldier 11. Belle, we can't let our guard down just yet.
Careful. Betrayal is our enemy's nature.
A legend. Valve status and...
Okay.
No problem.
Copy that. Surprise attack. At your service.
Hey, needle in the pack?
Get back.
I'm up.
Extracting carrot data.
Roger that.
I'm up.
Prepare to burn! Execute! At your
No
service.
problem.
Move it! Take this.
You can't escape.
Copy that.
Check this out.
Clear out.
Master, deploy the Soldier 11 took the transmitter. Soldier 11
Enough. No need to talk. Just do it.
Ferry now computing.
Setup complete. Let's go to the next location. A secret path.
Extracting carrot data. Mr. Master. Memo.
Better dodge. Okay.
Roger that.
I'm up over here. No problem.
Ready.
How annoying. Get flushed!
I'm up. Fire! You're weak spot.
Move it!
Memo. This is private... Master, deployed. Based on soldier... Ferry now computing.
Finished so fast, and with such skill and such finesse. My word, there's no faking that. Oh, I want to run over and worship every inch of ground that Phaethon sets foot on. Oh. Wait. There's too much at stake to make such a quick decision about their true identity. And I'm not sure why, but I'm pretty sure I can smell a rat. Ah, yes. Smelly. Oh, rats.
Hey, you're still connected. I hear a strange noise. Is there a problem with the connection?
Even a legendary proxy like me can understand the client being occasionally mistrustful.
Faith, Proxy, you understand?
It's only human to be curious. After all, as Phaethon...
Phaethon is a living legend. They know everything possible about the Hollows. Even school kids in New Eridu know that.
Big words. Not even the Hollow Investigative Association says they know everything about the Hollows.
Hey, Mr. Mole? Since we're conversing in real time, you must also be in this hollow.
That's just common sense.
Well, I've got news for you. My years of experience tell me that this hollow is about to become active. Ethereal activity is about to skyrocket.
How come? The association didn't send out any ether warnings.
Mr. Mole has no idea. Fairies a lot faster than that.
That's a warning siren. How is that possible? Beating the association based purely on experience. Now that's what I call legendary.
Those are ethereal tracks ahead. Get ready for a fight.
Keep an eye out on your end too, Mr. Mole.
You're concerned about my safety? My face is so flushed it's eating up the whole hollow. Okay, then consider taking care of those ethereals as the marvelous conclusion to your little adventure. I'm going to hang up. Sorry to bother you. What praise could ever befit your mighty reputation? I'll be sure to give all of it to you personally after battle.
All right, the day's last challenge.
Memo. This...
At your service. Copy that.
No problem.
Roger that. I'll help this time. Get lost!
Check this out!
Move it!
No problem. Lucky you! You're next!
That's that.
Excellent. Splendid. Wonderful. I never imagined agents and proxies could work so efficiently and seamlessly together.
This is a piece of cake for Phaethon.
Do you believe me now?
Am I dreaming? I'm working with the real Phaethon right now. It's like I've been crawling in the gloom my whole life. Then today, the sun sheds a beam of light on my face.
Calm down, Mr. Mole. Now that that's done, I suppose our actual mission can proceed.
Exactly. We'll take care of things on our end. Wait for me to contact you.
Be quick.
I'll give the sergeant her farm life dream, and I'll try to get the highest payment for Phaethon. Now that we're done talking business, can I ask you something? Was it really you who infiltrated the Tops Vault through a sub-hollow? And then at the old Institute site, that perfect exit...
I'd love to tell you, but some matters are confidential. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, okay. See you next time, then. I'll miss you. I have a favor to ask. Next time we meet, can I please get your autograph? Or could you record a wake-up call for your little mole?
He hung up. Okay, you're welcome.
What a loudmouth. He's a lot more chatty than I expected after he let his guard down. Anyway, let's get out of the hollow. That was a pretty smooth escape.
Well, this is the first time I'm pretending to be Phaethon.
That went better than expected. I didn't use even half of the lines I prepared beforehand. Like, Phaethon can sneak into anywhere with complete stealth. Not even a door sensor or infrared faucet could detect Phaethon.
That doesn't sound like a compliment at all.
I was worried when Shepard endorsed you. But you're pretty good. Well done, Proxy. I'll contact you when the spy starts to move. Good evening, Proxy. You're 35 seconds late. You can save those 17.5 one-handed push-ups for now. There's been some changes to our mission.
What's changed?
Mr. Mole has a condition. He wants me to carry out this mission alone, instead of with his and his rebels' support. Since we've got the famous Faithin, one person should be enough to handle it, is what he said.
Hang on. That's fine if everything goes smoothly. But what if it doesn't?
Affirmative. If we get caught, people will think Soldier 11 is a traitor. Master, we should suggest the client reevaluate the risk.
From a professional perspective, I suggest you reevaluate the risk.
I said yes.
You agreed?
After considering it, with how cautious the rebels are being, saying no at this point would undoubtedly alarm them. There is no greater sin than betrayal. I'm willing to risk my life to find the traitor and bring them to justice.
Then, prepare to get your hands dirty.
Right. I'm ready to go.
Awaiting further instructions.
Touch my tail, and no.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
According to how did...
This is the Autonomous Support Unit, Lightfoot Rover. What a pain. We'll need to take down the main body, or else it'll continuously send drones after us.
At your service.
No problem.
Roger that.
Troublesome. That's it.
Target acquired.
The perfect bite.
This is the gate's emergency switch. Just press here. Broken. Initiating backup plan. Come on. Stay focused. Forget this is it. Come over here. All right, we're here. The info the spy asked us to steal is right here.
Where exactly is here? I can't see anything.
Exactly. That's the effect I'm after. The rebels want info on our armaments. Specifically, data on one of the Defense Force's secret experimental weapons. The weapon itself was abandoned in this hollow after being damaged in an accident. Everything about it is top secret. If anyone outside the Defense Force, like you, were to ever see what it looked like, even just the damaged body, I'd have to arrange constant surveillance on you to ensure nothing related to it ever leaked.
Gotcha. I'll close my eyes.
It is exactly because you are my support that I need to make sure you don't see it. Ignorance will protect you. I'll finish this next part alone. Wait for me here. Oh, and search for an escape route. Not the way we came, but a different path.
So cautious. Seems whatever Mr. Mole wants is something really important. Why does Soldier 11 want us to search for other escape routes? Wouldn't it be faster to leave the way we came?
Searching for an alternative path. Due to a large amount of corrupted intelligent machinery, the percentage of invalid data is abnormally high. I will require more time for an accurate calculation.
Calculate in the background, Fairy. The client is back.
Get down, and cover your ears.
Ears covered.
3, 2, 1. Obedient soldiers live longer. You've got some quick reflexes. Well done. I extracted the data we needed from the damaged experimental weapon. Provided the remains weren't entirely corrupted, such an action would activate its confidentiality procedure and start a self-destruct sequence. And that's exactly what happened. It was a loyal soldier, worthy of the Defense Force.
That loyal soldier's last words were a bit too loud. What if they attract the enemy?
It's not just the enemy I'm concerned about. My unit is wrapping up testing on a weapons experiment nearby. If the sound of the explosion leads unwitting teammates to follow the same path, recognize me, and thus question my loyalty. Perhaps you can't relate, but in the military, loyalty is everything. That's why I wanted you to search for other escape routes. I don't want to be seen by anyone else right now. So, did you find another path?
Negative. 38.65% remaining until an accurate calculation. But I can guide you as far as the area I've finished calculating.
We're working on it.
Excellent. Let's move. The way back is no longer safe. Help us find another exit if you would, Proxy. If memory serves, let's try this way.
Warning. Impressive. You can
Biding our time also sounds like a good option.
Warning. Impressive. You can Warning. You can
This Bang Boo, is that how you use it?
Please note, an active military communication beacon was detected at this location, presumably a Defense Force remnant. I can use its communication network data to enhance the efficiency of my calculations, and thusly more quickly locate an escape route. Suggestion: Reach this location by any means necessary.
Isn't this a Defense Force communications beacon?
Speaking of which, I've been thinking.
What do you need? Use the Defense Force's communication beacon to assist in searching for an escape route from the Hollow. Very well, if it actually works.
That was easier than expected.
Communication data is highly sensitive. The Defense Force constantly cleans and updates it. The data in this beacon is probably outdated. If the real Phaethon were here, they might be able to find some traces of confidential info on it. Luckily, you're just an imposter, so I don't have to worry about leaked secrets. I'm actually quite surprised it can be used to find an escape route.
I have mixed emotions. Was that a compliment or an insult?
Challenge accepted. I will even obtain the Defense Force Commander-in-Chief's lock screen password.
When did you become so competitive? Don't make things complicated. Just calculate the escape route.
Comparing network data to filter out redundant information. New Hollow escape route located. Filtering out redundant information. New Hollow exit located. Warning. Impress you can. Warning. Impress you can. Warning. Master, this will...
No problem.
Roger that.
I'm up.
Okay.
No problem.
Copy that.
I'm up.
At your service.
No problem.
Roger that.
I'm over here.
Copy that.
Out of the way.
No problem. You can't escape.
Scorch 'em!
At your service.
I'm up.
Roger that.
Thank you for your patronage.
Face it head on? You're a fighter. The enemies are endless. Keep moving.
Warning. Master, this will...
Over here. No problem. I'm over here.
Ready.
Okay. Take this.
No problem.
Roger that.
Your big spot!
Get out of my way! Proxy, leave them.
Warning. Master, is running Nessus. This will lead to revealing our location.
At your service. Yep. 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 Sick. Shark Nami. Get lost.
No problem.
Roger!
Oh.
Ready.
Clear out.
I didn't expect you to be so fearless.
The enemies are endless. Keep moving.
Warning. Master, is running necessary when ambushing someone from behind? This will...
No problem.
Ready.
At your service.
I'm up.
Copy that.
Okay.
No problem.
Ready.
Not bad. Oh.
Copy that. Fire's ready.
Now I gotcha.
At your service.
Sick.
No problem.
Don't let him distract you.
Warning. Hi. Impressive. You can surely be...
Our target ahead is the Autonomous Support Unit Heavy Striker. Its ether shield can withstand most light attacks. Attack from behind.
It's gonna hit me!
Ready.
Thank you for your patience.
Fire's ready.
Thanks for your business.
Mission complete.
You've got the files? Bravo, Sergeant. We can see you're serious about joining. We'll arrange for you to meet our leaders soon. Welcome to the side of justice. Another excellent performance as usual, Phaethon.
The next step is to meet a branch of the Rebel Army. My mission is almost complete. Your merits are indispensable, Maroon Shade.
I'll take it.
The Defense Force is a practical organization. New Eridu may have outlawed proxies, but after working with you, I have to admit you're very capable. You've helped me accomplish an honorable task. My identity remains a secret. It's all thanks to you, Burgundy Silhouette.
Don't give us too many aliases now. They won't all fit on the card.
So, you okay? Getting your hands dirty like this?
People wear gloves when their hands might get dirty. I'm just a glove for the Defense Force. Stains on a glove are no big deal.
Don't mind me asking, but what about your own thoughts?
Betrayal is disgusting. But in the current circumstances, bearing this disgust is, in itself, a kind of true loyalty. Even if covered in this filth, I'd never mistake myself for a true traitor, if that's what you're asking. The operation is tonight. The spy has arranged a meeting between me and the rebel leader. I just need you to get me to the designated location.
Got it. So you're ready to close the net?
That doesn't concern civilians. The Defense Force has dispatched their elite. The rebels cannot be allowed to escape. We mustn't delay. Let's move out. And well done.
What did I do?
You weren't late.
You smiled. Does me being on time make you that happy?
Does that surprise you? Lots of things make me smile. Combat merits, promotions, the blood of traitors, extra spicy noodles, and comrades I can work with for a long time. I look forward to working with you again, Crimson Twilight. But do not betray my trust, or your punishment will be by my own hand.
Ready and waiting. Touch my tail, and now.
I have 2 guns, so double the accuracy.
The rendezvous with the traitor is just ahead.
Warning, unknown threat detected.
Something's off, Proxy. Stay alert. Mr. Mole, Phaethon has guided me to the meeting place, but your leader isn't here. And there are soldiers everywhere. What's going on?
Does my laughter sound full of rage, Sergeant? Because I can hardly contain my anger! You dare take advantage of my admiration for Phaethon with this imposter!
Calm down, Mr. Mole. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't treat me like a fool! I know you don't intend to defect! Does the name Crimson Twilight sound familiar to you?
Not really.
You see, that crafty broker Shepard's intelligence network has long since been compromised. I'm not interested in personal grudges between intelligence brokers, of course. All you need to know is, this is the end for you!
We don't wage wars unprepared. I don't expect bugs scavenging in the dirt to understand matters of military integrity.
What are you talking about?
You're not the only ones who planned ahead. Our elite soldiers are on their way right now. Surrender your weapons while you can. Otherwise, you'll become nothing but martyrs. Trigger, current position status. What? It's not going through.
Don't bother, Sergeant and Imposter! I'm sure you're familiar with signal jamming, right? This equipment belongs to the Defense Force, after all. That's right. It's the transmission device you tried bugging me with last time. You modified it to record any messages it sent, but you never expected it to have already been modded by me! Now, across the entire Hollow, only our troops can communicate! Your dear comrades in the Defense Force are like headless flies right now! But they won't be waiting long. We'll send them to their deaths right after dealing with you!
You're fooling yourselves, traitors! Leave these fools to me! I'll hold them off to buy you some time. Now, Fake Phaethon, please go help my lost allies. Run! I'll hold them off!
Calculating emergency evacuation route.
You can't get away! Catch that bang boo!
We're no pushovers either.
Calculating emergency evacuation routes. I've detected the enemy signal has disappeared. Given the client's difficult situation, you needn't worry. Your all-powerful assist. Get yourself there, and we can find a way out.
This ejector should be useful.
Extracting carrot data. Soldier.
No. Even if the contact station could try all the secret channels at once, there's too much static for us to hold down a signal.
Suggestion: abandon the existing Defense Force communication protocols and re-establish a new communication network. I can try to retrieve the Defense Force communications data left over from the previous 2 commissions and establish a temporary link.
I thought that clear cache button was just for show. But this time, we really owe you one.
All right, hurry up then.
Military Communications Network Basic Edition uploaded. Things are tense right now. You can all thank me later.
Oh, it worked. We've got a signal from outside.
I see you. Who are you? Where are you?
Don't worry. I work with Soldier 11. Thanks to you, communications have been restored. I am aware of your cooperation with Soldier 11. We will reorganize our offensive on our own. Please hurry back to support Soldier 11.
Going back the way we came is the fastest way to get to Soldier 11. But the road is packed with rebels, and we're alone.
Don't worry. I'll do my best to cover you.
You're going to join us? Are you coming now? Should I pick you up?
That's not needed. As I said, I see you, and that's enough. Sniper trigger, in position. Please, feel free to move out. We're counting on you to save Soldier 11. I'll cover your return from here. I'll cover your advance.
Looks like Soldier 11 fought here. This is worrying. We should hurry.
You cannot pass!
The road is closed.
We have to press both controllers at the same time. Give me a hand.
They broke through the lock so quickly?
Target locked.
Reinforcements! Hold them off!
You won't get your way. Leave this area to me. Go and help her.
We've been overpowered. Requesting backup.
You're strong for just one person, but it's useless. Coming from the Defense Force, you should understand. Individual strength is futile when faced with professional military teamwork. Surrender, Defense Force rat!
You guys proved pretty tough, but it's useless.
What a fool. Do it? What was that? What's going on? What's happening? Hey!
Coming from the Defense Force, you should understand. Your little tricks are futile when faced with professional military teamwork.
But Cooperate fix the network for them! That fake Phaethon?
Oh, right. You don't get it. Because you're nothing but a despicable traitor!
Damn it! Fall back!
Now's our chance. Let's pursue. They're over there. Traitors, 12 o'clock.
The imposter is catching up! Why is this so difficult? I can't believe there's anyone in the world as incredible as Phaethon! I don't know what to believe anymore!
Thanks for your support, I guess.
All right, brothers! You're up! Remember, for true justice! Charge!
Whoa!
Now, to preserve our energy, the main force will flee first!
Yes, sir. Don't worry. We'll take care of it. Don't let them through!
The rest of you, there's no escape. Your weapons or your life. You should be well aware that prisoners of war are taken good care of. Just give me the whereabouts of Mr. Mole, and I'll make sure you get the treatment you deserve.
If that's what she says, Warrant Officer, they're real tough. We don't stand much chance with so little firepower.
Warrant Officer is my old title. Under our banner of justice, we are all equal as comrades in arms. We shall not cease in exposing war crimes. We shall not cease our march. True justice is on our side. Charge!
Really? We're really gonna charge?
That's all we can do. Taking up arms gives us a chance, but casting them aside leads only to a dead end.
How? How do you mean?
Let me be straight with you. That first girl, the one called Soldier 11, I've heard of her before. I don't know when it started, but she really hates traitors. Rumors say, if she comes across anyone who betrays the Defense Force, well, they never leave the interrogation room alive.
You mean she offed them? That can't be true, right?
Her people make the paperwork airtight, of course. In any case, I don't want her catching me. Those hands, they've long been stained by the blood of her victims.
No response yet. What should we do?
I see. Seems like the only way to get them to listen is by force.
You wanna blame someone? Blame your own bad luck. Activate Heavy Striker!
At your service. Get back! Thank you for your patronage.
You rang?
Roger that. Okay.
Silly time!
Ready.
Feel the ultimate starlight!
Get out of my way!
I confess! I confess everything! I didn't want to defect. The warrant officer made me do it!
Soldier 11. I've heard of you before. You'll show rebels like us no mercy. It's true, my men are clueless. I've always been the one to contact Mr. Mole. Do what you want with me. But them, please, send them to a military tribunal so they can at least get a fair trial.
I think there's a misunderstanding. I'm a soldier, not a brute. Everyone, including you, is going to get court-martialed.
You aren't going to hit me?
I don't know what you've heard. As I recall, you've just confessed to being closely associated with Mr. Mole. Tell me where he went, and you all will have plenty of room to negotiate your sentences. The prisoners were stubborn, but they finally gave up the Mole's escape route.
Should I be concerned about what he said just now?
You mean, about me disposing of rebels? Soldiers follow their superiors' orders. That includes orders not known to the public. In fact, the only thing shared publicly is the summer menu for the canteen. I did what I must as a soldier. My loyal service doesn't require me to be a perfect and flawless individual. Do we have to keep discussing this? All that's left to do now is to chase down the Mole. Lead the way, Proxy.
Get ready! The showdown is near! Traitors are mine to punish! one at least.
Silence! My hasty retreat was to the point to lead you into a dead end. No, it wasn't even a retreat. It was a tactical feint. Now, let's welcome the pride of my army, Autonomous Tactical Unit, Typhoon Challenger! Use your fierce weaponry, solid armor, and sheer power to destroy our enemy!
Flash!
I got you. Bang!
Sick!
Billy time!
Okay.
Starlight Knights, assemble! Leave it to Billy!
Yep.
Copy that. Target acquired.
The perfect spot.
How is this possible? I can't believe they've pursued us so far and caused such heavy losses! And with so few people! Even the real Phaethon couldn't manage this!
Why, thank you.
By the way, Soldier 11 left a message saying they evacuated, probably to take in the prisoners. So, we're the only ones here right now.
Who's talking? It's not the same voice as fake Phaethon!
Your scheme almost worked out, but you were wrong about two things. First, you underestimated the soldier. Second, the truth is, we are the real Phaethon. Fairy is showing the size of the hollow rapidly getting smaller. We did what we came here for. Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute! Help me! Lord Phaethon, let me be your dog!
No matter how many times we find ourselves in these situations, I always end up feeling kinda sorry for them.
Sorry, we went ahead earlier. Some of the prisoners can't stay in the hollow for long.
What about your teammates? I thought we'd get to see them.
I sent them back first. If we get the chance, Crimson Twilight, I hope to formally introduce all of you. I was impressed with your acting and your quick response, not to mention your skill as a proxy.
The truth is, I'm the real Phaethon. For real.
This show's over. You acted the part well. I'm sure you'll be just as famous as Phaethon one day. Well, I should be heading back. Perhaps I'll stop for some noodles along the way. I heard there's a super spicy noodle place nearby that's worth checking out. If that's so, then you should see me around here more often, Crimson Chili.
Why are you... Please, call me Phaethon.
Fake it till you make it, right? I think I get it. Goodbye, Phaethon. I hope we can both have some good noodles tonight. Thunder. 2 minutes and 55 seconds. That's how late you are for our meeting. In the Defense Force, as a penalty...
How do you do point...
In the Defense Force, asking such silly questions would warrant...
Good job, Belle.
Proxy? Finished so fast.
That's that. That was a pretty smooth escape.